Hey everyone, let's dive right into it. This video is all about my top 5 favorite apps and my top 5 favorite programs of 2020. And I know a lot of you might be thinking, Leah, we are done with 2020. Why should we care? Here's the thing. These apps and programs help me manage not one, but 2 businesses in 2020, all while staying healthy and sane. So I thought, you know what, maybe they will help you in 2021. So I want to dive right in. In case you see me looking down, I did want to make sure that I don't forget any of them. So it's just looking at my list right in front of me. I listed them out on my Instagram page, my top 5 and each one, but I didn't really go into why I like them so much. But let's get started. So my top 5 apps. So these are apps on my phone that I actually really help me stay in control. Definitely, I'm going to say for my social media presence and also to stay sane up here and healthy as well. So number 1, I was so thrilled when I got the Canva app because I love Canva. Who doesn't love Canva? Especially if you are managing your own social media as I am. I will say that I have Canva Pro, and I think if you are in business for yourself, most definitely, I think invest in it. It's so worth it. The templates on there in so many areas are just the bomb. You know, I use Canva not just for like Instagram posts. I use it for my YouTube covers. I use it for Instagram stories, Facebook covers. I also really love the templates for presentations. Those are phenomenal. So many options. And of course, you can play with so many things in Canva. If you're not familiar with Canva, they just have a template for just about anything you need in the area of marketing. And it's not just social media. So I started using Canva a little way back when it was just, I was using it for like my cards, my business cards, actual physical business cards and brochures. You know, you can make ebooks in there. So there's just a lot of templates. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. And I know if you are, again, managing your own marketing, definitely this is something that is going to help you. It's going to take a lot of stress off of you. Also, you may not even need a graphic artist. Once you have, for example, your logo, you may not need. And if you also have already your brand colors in the Pro feature, you can upload those colors in there. You can have signature, you know, your own fonts basically. And when it came to having it on my app, now I just have it at my fingertips, right? So I can create something on the run, upload it, share it, done. Canva is a must. Second, I'm going to say I really like AutoCap. So there are some videos, not all videos, that I will use, you know, subtitles on. And that's a quick and easy one for me, especially if I want to do it from my phone. I use another program on my laptop, and I'll explain that in when I come to the list for my top 5 programs on my laptop. But the AutoCap is really easy to use on your phone. And I didn't say this, but I am not like any major techie, right? So my background is in talent development, workplace learning and development, training, coaching. So I am not a techie at all. And AutoCap, you upload your video. You may have to do a bit of editing depending on your accent. So I have an accent from Trinidad. So sometimes it doesn't recognize words, even though I usually tell it to have a UK accent, British accent, but that still doesn't help. But AutoCap is amazing if you want to have those subtitles to your videos so that your audience can see what you are saying. And the third one that I really like is Story Cutter. So especially for Instagram stories where, you know, each story video, I'm not really I don't know the terms that well, but basically each story can be last for 15 seconds. But if you make a video and then you want to cut it up, you can't upload a 2-minute video. Instagram doesn't cut it for you. So Story Cutter for me has been a lifesaver. So I just upload the video, it cuts it up into those 15-second bits, I upload it into Instagram stories. So that has been huge. I love Story Cutter. Two others that I really like a lot have nothing to do with my, you know, managing my social media presence or with work even. It really just has to do with me on the whole. And for those of you who, you know, been following for some time, know that I approach improvement and progress in business and in your career by looking at the whole human being. So for me, you know, I see a lot of people who have a lot of misalignment or imbalance in one area, or they want to see progress in that one area, and it usually tends to be their business or their career, but they are not addressing the whole person. And I address that in my, you know, in my coaching practice by looking at what I call the 12 sources of energy. And part of that is looking at you, the other areas of your life as a human being. And for me, two areas that I look at, some people might call it me time, I call it fun, and one fun app that I really like is Duolingo. So if you are looking to learn a new language, Duolingo it's just really well designed and well paced. So I also already speak French and Italian, but I'm no longer living in Europe where I was using those languages more often. So I like to just make sure that I'm not losing anything. So I use Duolingo to stay up with my foreign language knowledge, and it's really in bite-sized modules of learning different areas, and it does cover grammar as well. So, and it's quite fun. So you get points and you can use the points for different things. So I really like Duolingo if you're looking at that. And they have a lot of languages. I'm also looking at, I've also signed up to learn Spanish and German, and it's also free. So for a free app service, it's really good. I also, let's face it, this in lockdown this year, a lot of us had to make sure that we were managing our intake, our nutritional intake, and by that, let's face it, just not overeating, because we're all home a lot more than usual. I really like my MyFitnessPal for managing your caloric intake, your fat intake, just managing what you're consuming in a day. And you can definitely use it if you're looking to lose weight, but you can also use it if you're just looking to maintain your weight, but also to manage the actual intake. So is it high in fat? Is it high in sodium? So really looking at it from a health point of view. I don't use the paid version. I think the free version is really good as it is. And there's some cool features in there. Even on the free version, you get a lot of their tips. You can connect to friends. You can also see what your friends are doing and you know, track each other's progress. So MyFitnessPal, highly recommended. And so those are my top 5 apps for 2020. So let's head over into programs. Okay, so for my programs, guess who is there again? It's Canva, and this was an extra one. I didn't list this on Instagram, but you know what? Canva on the laptop, of course, you're seeing everything bigger. You can just use it, I think, in the way probably it was designed to be used. So Canva makes this list again. You just really, I don't know if you use something else like Canva, but honestly, Canva is a must. Adding on to that, so I'm going to say, so I mentioned AutoCap as an app to get subtitles to your videos. On my laptop, I use ClipScribe. And once again, really nice and easy. Upload your video, choose the look that you want to have your subtitles displayed in. You can add colors, so you can be on brand if you like. You can make sure you're using your brand colors and the look, the type of font you want for your subtitles, etc. Quick and easy. It's really that easy. Really like it. And again, you can also edit the subtitles as well in case it didn't capture the word in the right way, or in case you want to take out some words. So I recommend that one. I think that one is a paid service, but I think I find that it's worth it. Also, I really like Camtasia. So that is where I will edit most of my videos in. Some of them I just use whatever, this is the app, the program on my laptop, but Camtasia takes it up a few notches where you can get a little bit more sophisticated with your transitions or the little text boxes on the screen. I am not using Camtasia anywhere near what I see some people doing, but I even find at an amateur level of video editing where I am at, it's a really fantastic program, and again, very easy to use. You can add in music or lots of different things, so that's one that I really like for video editing. Getting down to my email, so I use a lot of video this year, so I think this definitely was the year of video and the visual. I personally, because I was not seeing my clients in person, I continued being in front of them by being on video. And I don't mean video just like this, I mean literally in their inbox. So I use a service called BombBomb, and it allows you to record videos and then it goes automatically into your email. And I just found it gave that personal touch to my email. So sometimes, and I actually find sometimes it's just easier to answer with a video, but that's just me. So I really like that one, so BombBomb. And then I also use another program called Loom. I found Loom was really, you can also just do the same thing where you make a video and attach it to your email. I also really liked Loom when I would want to do some how-tos or extra videos for my coaching clients especially. I would record them in Loom. So let's say I wanted to show them how to use one of the templates I was sending them to complete. I would actually go through that on Loom. I would show them the template, what they would need to fill out, and I make a nice easy short video. And I found that was really useful. And in Loom, you can create folders where you store the different videos. So it's not just like, you know, a big bunch of videos and you're lost. So that's also one that I would highly recommend. Also, planning out your social medias. There's other ones available. There's Planoly, there's Facebook Creator Studio, I think. I like Later. I've just gotten accustomed to it. I can't say which one is better than the other. What I will say is that there are times when I will plan out my posts on Instagram and Facebook and even Twitter. I use up to 3 accounts on it, and it can be really useful. I don't always plan out all my posts in advance, but it is a good habit. And what I really like about that, you know, planning your posts in advance like that, is you can get in a bubble, as I call it, a bubble of thought. You know, you can get in a flow of you know, what you want your post to be for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, and then you can just, you know, just write them all out in one. So planning out your posts definitely is something that can be a huge time saver. And again, you're being efficient on your time and you're being efficient on your brain cells, right? So you're planning. So I like Later. And I also use the paid feature in there because I use more than one social media account. I have 3 social media accounts that I plan out inside of Later. And yeah, you can upload pictures, videos, all of that stuff. I don't think that you can upload carousels as yet. And I did have 2 extra programs that I really liked as well. I really love Snagit. So Snagit is the program that I use if I see something on my screen and I just want to quickly capture it. So sort of like screenshot on your laptop or your computer, right? And it's just a quick and easy way for me to capture a photo of something and again send it to a client or one of my team members easily. You can also record videos on your screen from that, but I don't usually use it for that feature. I just like it for the screenshot feature. And last, I must say, this was the year, of course, of the Zoom meeting, but personally for me it was the year of the Teams meeting. I really like Microsoft Teams. And I will say something, this year I used a lot, or at least tried out a whole bunch. I kept a list of them. I tried out easily more than 30 or so apps and programs as we all, you know, transitioned to online work and online living, especially in my line of work where I am training and coaching online. And I will say I've tried, you know, I've tried the Zoom, I've tried WebEx, I've tried StreamYard, I've tried lots of those, and I just really like Microsoft Teams. I can do just about everything in there, especially as a trainer. And you know, even if I'm training live groups, I feel all the features in there, I do not, how should I say this? I get the exact same results as I would as in a live training, a face-to-face live training. Teams is that easy to use and to navigate in. And of course, you can also record if you want to send it to clients or use it at a later point in time. So those were my top 5. Okay, so there was some extra ones on the programs. Those were my top apps and programs in 2020 that helped me stay in control of, you know, managing both my businesses online as well as staying sane and healthy. I hope that 1 or 2, maybe all of these could serve you in 2021 to better manage your business and life.